Josie here. It's story time. It's story time. Yes, story time. Well, I have a funny story. Kind of a funny story. I don't know why. I had completely forgotten about this until the other day when I was reminded of smart meters. So when I was diagnosed with MS, I was completely in denial for quite a while, like quite a long time. I was really, really, really in denial. And all I knew is every time that I went home, strange things started to happen. I started to feel weird, and the months leading up to my diagnosis, I could not sleep. I had the hardest time sleeping. But there was a coincidence that happened where the same time that I stopped being able to sleep and I started having weird stuff happen, and 13, not just one, but 13 smart meters were installed on the same wall that I sleep at. So basically all the smart meters for the whole building were installed on right where I sleep. And so I don't know if it was affecting me or not. I ended up moving that year, thank goodness. But after they were installed, I don't know if it was, they say there are no coincidences, but it was quite a coincidence that after they were installed, I pretty much could not sleep. When I was home, I could hear a strange high-pitched sound in my apartment, and I just didn't feel right. So I basically didn't want to be home at all. But so they say that smart meters are actually not very good for humans. They're really not. They put off EMF rays and all this, and they're just not good for humans. But I was out of my mind trying to fix it, like trying to fix the problem. I was convinced they were caused by the smart meters. And what did I do? I went and bought I basically bought every roll of aluminum foil that I could find. And I covered my room in aluminum foil because I believed this was going to help. Well, it was like first night trying to sleep in a room covered in aluminum foil, as you can imagine. Was really noisy. It was like every movement you could hear the aluminum foil. And so I ended up like ripping it all down after putting it all up and being like, hey, this isn't gonna work. and then oh, my mother, like, bless her heart, she was trying to help, and she ended up getting a friend of mine and her went and got sheet metal covered every inch of my room in sheet metal. Of course, my friend the whole time, I'm sure, was thinking I was out of my ever-loving mind, which I was, for many, many reasons. I was out of my mind. I had all this weird stuff happening, and there was no explanation for it. And yeah. But I was looking back on that, of like covering my room in aluminum foil to protect myself from the smart meters. And I'm thinking I might as well be wearing an aluminum foil hat, walking around town with an aluminum foil hat. It's like we have to laugh at our crazy when it shines, because oh my gosh. Now, it is true that smart meters are not good for us. Now, obviously, smart meters weren't necessarily causing all my issues, because I don't have 13 smart meters on the wall that I sleep, and I'm still having the issues. But if you're curious about smart meters, you should look it up, because it is kind of interesting. A lot of people say it's a violation of privacy, because the man can watch your every move, but I'm not a paranoid person. I don't worry about that stuff. I was just worried about how it's affecting my health and my psyche and my ability to sleep and function. and and I have to laugh at it now because I did everything other than wear an aluminum foil hat. I hope that you're having a beautiful day.